Good day everyone, I am Jean E. Palalon, a BS Ed English 2 student from North Surshaton campus. For today's educational video, I will be going to discuss these two main topics, Madrasah Alive and Special Interest Program. But before we proceed to our main topic, let me first introduce to you our objectives in today's discussion. So our objectives in today's discussion: define Madrasah Alive and Special Interest Program. Learners will be able to know the different types of Madrasah Alive and Special Interest Programs. And of course, learners will be able to know the importance of Madrasah Alive and Special Interest Program. Let us start first to our first topic, which is Madrasah Alive. To know this, let us first define what is madrasah. Madrasah refers to Muslim private schools with core emphasis on Islamic studies and Arabic literacy. It is a privately operated school which relies on the support of the local community or foreign donors, particularly from Islamic or Muslim countries. Madrasah is the Arabic word of any type of educational institution, secular or religious, whether it is for elementary instruction or higher learning. The Madaris are the oldest educational institution in Mindanao and are recognized to be the single most important factor in the preservation of Islamic faith and culture in the Philippines. Now, what is Alive? Alive stands for Arabic language and Islamic values of education. These are two additional subjects for learners taking up Madrasah Education Program. What is Madrasah Education? Madrasah Education is a comprehensive program in private and public schools that aims to provide appropriate and relevant educational opportunities within the context of Muslim cultures, customs, traditions, and interests through the integration of Arabic language and Islamic values education, or Alive, in the basic education curriculum. Pursuant to the 1987 Philippine Constitution and Republic Act No. 10533, otherwise known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, the Department of Education, or DepEd, issues the enclosed policy guidelines on madrasah education in the K-12 basic education. In order to continuously improve these programs and services for our learners, this policy seeks to harmonize existing DepEd issuances on Muslim education with new provision for more effective and efficient program development, implementation, and evaluation. Additionally, this policy shall also serve as the basis for the contextualization of educational frameworks and the development of the Manual of Operations for the governance and administrations of the MEP. There are three main subjects of Muslim education, and these are Quran, or the Holy Book, Hadith, or the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, and the third one is fiqh, or jurisprudence. In the Philippines, there are three general descriptive types of madrasah, and these are traditional or weekend madrasah, developmental or formal madrasah, and lastly, standard private madrasah. Let us first proceed to the first descriptive type of madrasah, which is traditional or weekend madrasah. A traditional or weekend madrasah, its instruction is basically religious, and it is considered as non-formal education due to these characteristics. And these are: classes are held on Saturdays and Sundays only, or days agreed upon by the teacher and the students. Next, it does not have a formal curriculum. And third, it is non-graded and may have multi-age grouping. And the last one, it only requires its teachers as graduates of madrasah or to be an imam. Imam is a Muslim religious leader. Let us now proceed to the second one, which is developmental or formal madrasah. A developmental or formal madrasah offers hierarchically structured education and sequential learning, generally attuned with the formal education system. It operated like a regular school where the students go through Madrasah Idadi or preschool to Madrasah Sanawi or high school. The teaching concentrates on Islamic religious and cultural subjects and includes mathematics and science courses with Arabic as the medium of instruction. Since the Madaris do not implement the standard curriculum of the Department of Education, Madaris students lack competitive skills required for employment and not eligible for transfer to regular schools. This is not recognized and accredited by the Department of Education. Let us now proceed to the last one, which is the standard private madrasa. A standard private madrasa has been harmonized, upgraded, and modified to become a component of the Philippine education system through the issuance of DepEd Order No. 51, Series of 2004, prescribing the standard curriculum for elementary, public schools, and private madaris. Because of the lack of qualified alive teachers, insufficient salaries or allowances, limited books, lack of available classrooms for a live class, lack of supplies and instructional materials, there were just less schools that are implementing this. Let us proceed to special interest program. But before that, let us define first what is special interest program. A special interest school or special program has activities that are a key focus in the school and meet an identified need, are sustainable by the school over the period of time, provide students extra learning opportunities that aren't usually available in the school. Special Program in Journalism or SPG. It is developed to enrich the experiences, hone the journalistic skills and competencies of student, writers, and to strengthen free and responsible journalism. Special Program in the Arts or SPA, run by the Department of Education or DepEd for high school students with potential or talents in the arts, namely music, visual arts, theater arts, media arts, creative writing, and dance. Number 3, Special Program in Foreign Language or SPFL. It aims to train students to acquire the skills of listening, reading, writing, and speaking of a particular foreign language in order for them to develop communicative competence. Number 4, Special Program in Sports or SPS. It is in line with efforts of the DepEd to institutionalize a program that will identify or discover students with potential sports talents and train them for higher level of athletic competitions. Number 5, Special Science Program or SSP is a special program which shall lay the foundation for a career and or support to a career for learners with interest and aptitude in science. 6, Special Science Elementary School or SSES is a research and development project designed to develop students with higher aptitude for science and mathematics through the implementation of an enhanced science and mathematics curriculum at the elementary level. 7, Special Technology and Engineering or STE is the flagship program for the development of science, mathematics, engineering, and research in special science classes. 8, Special Education Program or SPED is specially designed instruction that addresses the unique needs of a student eligible to receive special education services. Lastly, number 9, Alternative Delivery Mode or ADM. It refers to the non-traditional education program recognized by the Department of Education or DepEd, which applies a flexible learning philosophy and a curricular delivery program that includes non-formal and informal sources of knowledge and skills.